Hi, come on in.
Hey, Jen. Thank you so much for doing this interview.
You're welcome. This is Jax, and this is Oliver. They're my greeters of everybody, but come on in. Hey, boys.
Wow, you got such a nice house.
Oh, thank you.
What do you like most about this house?
Probably the big doors, because I love to live with the fresh air, so I basically just have them open at all times, and it feels so good to me.
How do you keep it so clean?
I wish I could take credit for that, but I might have a little help.
What is your favorite breakfast, Jen?
Oh, you know what? Let me show you. I used to start every day by eating an apple and homemade almond butter, but it just doesn't settle well in my stomach anymore. So my go-to, because I mean, intermittent fasting might be good for some people, but it's not my thing. It doesn't work for me. I need calories and something right when I wake up. So I have a little olive oil tasting bar, and I've been told that olive oil is so healthy for you, just from everything I've read and people have recommended. So I take a huge tablespoon of olive oil right after I brush my teeth, and it's the first thing that I put in my stomach. Do you want to try it? Give it a try. It can be an acquired taste, but oh, what do you think?
Wow, it's actually really good.
You like it? Okay, good. Yeah, it kind of resets and stabilizes my blood sugar, it reduces my cravings during the day, and just feels good. But I need something even more, and I found that like whole food in my stomach, my digestion's not as good. So I have a green drink that I do in the morning, right after my olive oil and before my coffee. I just fill this like shaker up with water and then put in a protein. Right now I'm using a mushroom protein and a green drink. I promise it's not product placement, but I'm really into AG1s right now. And I just shake it up and I drink it as I'm making my coffee. And then just because it feels better for my digestion, my next go-to when I start getting hungrier, like through meetings and things, I make bone broth and I just sip on that for a while.
How do you make the bone broth?
I wish I was a gourmet cook, but I'm not. So I get a store-bought bone broth, and then I do a few things to doctor it up. Like, I'm a salt addict, so I use a lot of Himalayan salt. This spoon is if I have guests in the house, but if it's just for myself, I just use my fingers and salt it very generously. And then to add a little fire, I love cayenne pepper. So I do generous cayenne pepper, and then I love the tang of lemon and also the cleansing properties of it. So I put quite a bit of lemon into the broth. I use a lemon squeezer actually, and then I just sip on that for a while.
That sounds delicious. What is your favorite wine?
Oh, from breakfast to wine. I never thought you'd ask. I love rosés, my favorite, and my personal favorite. Now this is an aggressive bottle. I don't open this up every night. This is one that's more for a party. So if anyone wants to come over and have a party, I've got this. My favorite rosé is Domaine Haut.
What activities do you do in the free time?
Besides drink wine, I love. I love having wine at nighttime, whether if my boyfriend's over or have girlfriends and doing girl talk, like that's super fun. But other than that, I really like to golf. I'm not the best at it, but it's something that I enjoy. I really like pickleball, and I like yoga, and I love hiking. Anything out in the outdoors is actually kind of my thing.
So how do you maintain a balance between your personal life and work?
I wouldn't say that I've ever perfected that, and I don't know that I ever will, and it's not even one of my goals. I just kind of know that work is my life and personal life is my life. Like, it all just runs together. But I will say the popularity or acceptability of virtual meetings has really been a life-changing thing for me. I work remote from my offices a lot of the time, unless I need to be there for a market or a specific meeting. And so having the ability to still see everybody on the camera throughout the day, I can then work in all my other activities. I definitely feel I'm a lot healthier ever since Zoom came into the picture.
Do you really make your own bed every day?
I do. It's not perfect. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Come on, boys, let's go show how we make the bed. Let's go. All right, So I did make this morning. It's not looking the best. It's a little embarrassing, but my bed's never perfectly made, and it gets heavily used from the boys. Jax and Oliver love to lay on here. I do make my bed every day, but it's never perfect. And if you do see a perfectly made bed in my house, you can guarantee it was for a photo shoot, and we had a stylist that helped make that bed, because my real life bed looks just like this. I fold my sheet over. I don't even bother to tuck it. I fold my duvet cover a couple times, and this throw or blanket or quilt at the foot of the bed hides a lot. Look how messy that is underneath there. I mean, there's even a dog paw. But I cover this, and my bed is made perfectly imperfect.
Which bedding product is your favorite?
Right now, because that's a good question, it changes a lot, but right now I'm really into these big, oversized, exploded shams. It makes the bed look really modern, and it kind of transforms the headboard, and it makes bed making so easy because I can just put these two big things right on the bed, and it's basically done. In fact, we're going to be launching a few of these of our own this fall. That's how into these I am.
When you have an idea for a new product, what is your first step that you take?
I think about what somebody may want. Well, I'll have an idea, let's say, or one of our product development team will have an idea. And then we try to find out, is there a solution that we can solve for somebody with this? And can we make it incredibly soft? Can we make it very durable and effortless in style? Because that's really on brand for us. So I try to make sure that we're always solving something for a customer, and it's not just like something that I might like, or because that's not always the right answer. But it's so nice outside. Can we move this out to the backyard?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, come on boys, let's go outside. Let's go, come on. This is where I spend a lot of time. It's so cozy.
What activities do you enjoy doing the most with Jax and Oliver?
Kind of what I'm doing right now, just hanging out in the backyard and just having real life moments. Oliver tends to always be by my side, which is wonderful. Sometimes it gets a little hot, but it's okay. And then Jax is typically off on the side of the yard, staring out at the canyon for any rabbits that might be intruding, and it's his favorite thing. He does it in the morning, he does it at nighttime, and he'll just spend hours there, and it's so funny to watch his reaction. I know he's always keeping us safe and having fun.
How do you envision your company in the next 10 years? And what steps are necessary to achieve that vision?
That's a big question. My hope in 10 years is that we're still producing products that people find to be of value in their home and make their life more enjoyable and maybe make life easier. That's really my hope. And I know the only way to do that is to have really good people on my team that are better at each of their jobs than I would be, and to really foster growth in each person so that they can achieve their dreams. And then that keeps everybody excited and engaged and developing big things. Because when I was younger and running the company, I thought I needed to, well, I couldn't afford to have anybody do anything besides myself. And the moment I started slowly letting go of everything, that's when we really grew.
If you could give advice to your 20-year-old self, what would it be?
If I could go back to my 20s and give myself advice, it would be to not take people's opinions personally. There are going to be people who are haters, there are people who are lovers, and that never goes away in life. And just really let people's opinions go. Just shed the noise, shed all of that.
What's your favorite snack?
Oh, I can show you, but Oliver might not like this. Do you mind if I move you? Let's go get some snacks. Okay, come on, let's go get snacks. So my favorite snack that I actually allow myself to eat that's not an indulgent, I snack on macadamia nuts a lot. I actually brought these back from a recent trip in Hawaii. I brought lots of them back. If it could be something that wasn't healthy. My favorite snack is ice cream.
What's the most regretful thing from your career?
My most regretful things, it would be when I don't trust my intuition and I poll too many people and get advice from too many people, and someone's gonna give me advice that I might listen to that goes against my gut instinct. Or maybe someone has a personal agenda, and gaslighting can be a very real thing, and I have definitely fallen prey to that. That's my biggest regret. And so I've learned to just, as much as I can, if my gut is telling me something is the right decision, to really listen to that.
What's your go-to outfit?
Kind of what you see, loungewear. Jaxie, oh, just a minute. I think I need to give him more treats. So yeah, my go-to outfit would be loungewear. And if I'm on Zoom and I look professional at the top, I can guarantee the bottom's not.
What do you find to be the most challenging aspect of being an entrepreneur?
The most challenging aspect of being an entrepreneur. There are a lot of challenges. I know to remember that a challenge or a setback, it doesn't mean my business is over or that I've failed, and really recognizing that setbacks are part of the process. And if you don't have setbacks, you don't have challenges, you're really not in business. And so just reminding myself that challenges are going to occur, successes are going to happen, and there's no straight line to success. And so just keep working. If I know that it's the right thing to do, you're going to have highs and lows, but hopefully that curve just continues to go up. I know you said that was the last question, but as I walk you out, I have one more thing that I just want to share for any entrepreneur, actually anything that anyone wants to do in their life. If you have a goal, make sure that you're setting your dream and your goal with getting rid of all your limiting beliefs and limiting behaviors. For example, you might be dreaming big, you think, but you might be limiting yourself on what your neighbor expects of you, your coworker or your stepmom. But really shed all of that and think, if I knew I couldn't fail, if all I had was pure potential, what do I want my life to be about in every aspect? Dream like that, because I cleaned houses in high school and I now have a home that's better than the houses I was cleaning. And I never thought that would ever be possible. But once I learned about the power of my mind, and you can do the same thing. So just really dream big, identify what you want. That's the first step, and really get clear on that. And then through a lot of hard work and persistence, it can happen.
That's really good advice, Jen. One last question. What's the most important life lesson for someone to learn?
Every life lesson is unique and individual. I think try to not have regrets. And the only time you're gonna have regrets, in my opinion, is if you're not going after what it is you really want. So you're gonna have fear. Proceed anyway if you know it's something you wanna do. Give life a shot. Push yourself beyond that comfort zone and know that things have an uncanny way of working themselves out, as one of my mentors in my 20s reminded me, and it does. So try to live despite the fear.
Thanks, Jen. That was such a great interview.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Action. It's been a pleasure. All right, I'll walk you out.
See you later.
Bye.